This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. Coming up, we begin a triple-header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, he gets it to Hunter. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. But, Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020. 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Open man, it's Hunter. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Lawrence going to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
2nd and 10.
24.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Now Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go, let's go. 11. Here we go.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Hey, run! Hey, son. Silver.
ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Steelers 0. Morgan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, son.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Here we go. 3-9-6. Extend. All right.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
That's good for a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Here's Fields. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
The center receiver here in motion right. Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. Inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 56 yards. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll find Schwartz complete right side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Lisa 24. Go, darn, it's hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. But to throw again is Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Now Lawrence changing the play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Run! This one's hot! Here we go. Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter! Go, go!
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Hey, Dinter. Zach. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal Tootin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead. 9 touchdowns for the rookie of the regular season, and he's got his first here in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by playing in the postseason, but they can just let that go because he's as confident as they come. And I know that he believes that that's the first of many playoff touchdowns that he's going to have as his career progresses.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Steelers first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the 50, here's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Fields now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Here's Fields. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point now by Boswell. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Jaguars 14, Steelers 13. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, run. Easy. Read it, 44.
Running out of the gun with ETN. Fights through and now a crease. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Kill. Go.
Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I got him.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Lawrence will throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. This now a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields going to run. There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Justin Fields, 73 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Boswell for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Steelers 20. Jaguars 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hey, 319. Hey, 10. Go.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, Most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Second and 9.
Here we go. 319.
To throw is Fields. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Go. 319. Right tonight.
Now it's Fields. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Josh Hines-Allen coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try.
50-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Extend. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Fields. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
319, go.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now 2nd and 5.
Press, right. Here we go, side. Go.
They go to Johnson again. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son. 175. 319, that's it. Easy. Hey, 551. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Fields changing the play.
Right.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
Justin Fields. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. extra point now by Boswell. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Next the score, Steelers 30, Jaguars 14. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Easy, Ralph. Hey, Soko, hot. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back to throw, Fields. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 319, good. Hey, 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Austin. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
31 yards. And the Steeler first down.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
Austin is there and brings in another one. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. 3-19.
Here's Fields. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Boswell for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Steelers 37, Jaguars 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, lion.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okuwebudan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
I don't care what sport you're playing, everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, go, 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 go. Hey, so.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point on the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Fields going to change things up here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Eric Armstead forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now 3rd down and very long.
You got a 319. You got that. Hey, Monday. Right.
Fields now to throw. And this one is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So, line of scrimmage, still the 39 on second and 10.
24. Turn, this is sink right open. All right, here we go.
Now Lawrence. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Right back to him on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 18-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields going to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Fields from 17 yards out. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Steelers 44, Jaguars 20. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. A beautiful fake. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lion. The left side.
drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Jags first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. And Lawrence now going to move him around.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Sink right. Hey, kill.
They'll look to throw again. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
That keeps the score. Steelers 44, Jaguars 26. Logan Cook.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Now Fields going to run, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.